Good morning to all of you. Very good to see you here this morning, and thank you also to the Ministry for Foreign Affairs for the invitation for my being here this morning, and also for the presence of my ministry to be there at this occasion. I think this is the first time that we are sending a group of nurses as part of the volunteer scheme. So you ladies are part of a very historic development. The first time ever. I think over these past few years we've been, on the request of our countries in the Pacific, we've been sending teachers, retired teachers, because we have a very good resource in this country. Those that are retiring from the civil service, you're retiring so that we can give opportunities for others to come in. Our big challenge in Fiji right now is the youthful population that we have. There's always a perennial challenge to try to make sure that there are opportunities for them to come into the workplace. But we don't forget about this absolutely fantastic resource that we have in this country. Civil servants that have reached the age of 55 years, a lot of them with a lot of practical experience over many decades of working in this country, and also the attributes of leadership and senior management skills that you bring into this country. So I'm very glad to be part of this invitation to be here, to give you your tickets, you know that you're going to fly, you're not going to fly away forever, you have to fly eventually back to Fiji, and also to congratulate you all for being successfully identified to be part of this program. I have a very good relationship, because I used to be the former Minister for Health, the Honorable Minister Sartini, for the Tuvalu. He was always telling me, we need more nurses from Fiji, nurses from Fiji. Say, hey, hold on, we have a shortage of nurses here too in this country. And we're always looking for nurses. I think it's a challenge, it's a global challenge, this health professional worker, for doctors, for nurses all over the world. There's a big challenge for us to be facing this. And this has been an initiative under the Fiji Volunteer Service Program that originally started off as the South-South Cooperation Program with the government of Japan, that used to be with the Public Service Commission, and now it is part of our ministry, and we continue to provide this particular service to the people that we have in the members of our country. So first of all, to all of you, the volunteer nurses, congratulations for being appointed. And also, let's give them for making it through the process. And also for me, I think, thank you also. You know, when we reach the age that we retired, sometimes we have our grandchildren around us, our families, but you've decided, I think it's just that calling to serve that's still there. There are some professions in life where this mantra of service is something that becomes part of your life. It does not easily go away from you. So I congratulate you also, but at the same time, also thank you. Thank you for giving your time, the time that you could be spending with your grandchildren, your family members, but you decide that you want to give your time in the service of fellow Pacific Islanders who have the need of your service. That is something that we thank you for. It is going to be a challenge. As I said, you're the first batch of volunteer nurses that we have. We have been sending teachers for years, I think, to Marshalls and Tuvalu, also Nauru and other places around the Pacific. But you'll be the first batch of nurses that we'll be sending to this country. You know, in the Pacific Ocean, while we all look different, we speak different languages, but we're just one big family. And regionalism, working together with other countries in the Pacific, is something that's important to the government of Fiji. And this week there's been a lot of talk about COP23. People are in Fiji now for COP23 about climate change. Tuvalu is a country that is right at the cutting edge of the dangers of climate change. So there's a lot of focus in government in Fiji and regionalism and working together. Not only working together on big issues that affect the world, like climate change and rising sea levels, but also we also need to look at how we can help each other out where we can. And this is one area also that government focuses on, regionalism in terms of being able to provide resources, especially human resources, where we can. One of the things that we're seeing now increasingly in Fiji, more and more of our people, you can find them in countries all over the Pacific. So that's a good development for them, for their families. They can get work opportunities. And also it's an opportunity for them to make available their competencies, their skills, and their abilities for the benefit of other countries in the Pacific. The Fiji government continues to support the development of all of our island neighbors in the Pacific, and Fiji and Tuvalu have had a long relationship over many years. I remember when I was at school at Lelid many years ago. This is Lelid that will get back the beach trophy next year. Come back. We used to have children from Tuvalu there that came all the way from Tuvalu. I still know the names of my classmates. We've had a relationship with the people from Kiowa all these many years. So it's a great that we can have this opportunity to be able to share some of the people that we have. And this particular program has been possible through the volunteer service of the National Employment Center that we work very hand in hand also with the ministry here. And I think for me, the message to you, to our nurses, you know, I was in the Ministry of Health. And I take my hat off to the nurses. You know, very substantive, very important role that you play. I've met nurses who, when the Cyclone Winston, I met one nurse. When Cyclone Winston came, she was in the forest. She sat out there in the forest for Cyclone Winston to pass over, and as soon as the cyclone was over, she walked to the very next village in the middle of the night and she started working. She worked that whole night. The next day they took her to another village, She didn't get to her station. I think it was Namaraindra. And until the next day or 2 days later. So I have a lot of respect for nurses. What you go through out here in the major hospitals, but also out in the rural areas. I have a lot of respect for that. But and I know you already have that service ingrained into you. Because there can be no greater calling in life than to serve others. To be able to serve them in whatever capacity that you have the opportunity to serve in the religious sense, but also in the professional sense. So I know that you have that with you, and the government of Fiji looks to you to be great ambassadors also for our country. And I know that you bring your professional competence, the sense of passion for your calling in life to serve others in terms of in the medical sense, and we hope as a government that you will continue to be a good ambassador of our country. You have the opportunity to take this. Sometimes you may say the volunteers, they're very young and green. But you are the gold of your gold. To go there with all your knowledge, all your competence, and you have so much to offer to the people of Tuvalu. And we hope also through this that you'll be able to continue to strengthen our partnership. So I'm going to wish you well. This is going to be a 2-year contract. I want you to look after yourself. It's a different environment. Not too much tapioca there. You have to eat pulaka and breadfruit. A lot of breadfruit, but breadfruit is good for you, and you should know, NCT, tapioca not so good. Breadfruit and all that is good. So look after yourselves, and I hope that you will be able to maintain your contacts with your families here. The National Employment Center will always be on hand. We have our Reverend Ambassador, who is the champion for all of the people from Fiji, from all of the different countries. We have this contact. So I wish you God sent, and I wish that God will look after you while you're in Tuvalu and also look after your families here. So that's all I'm going to say, and thank you very much.